one clue, it has to do with bravery.
इसलिए मैंने वो शब्द use किया था पहले. Are you brave enough to be an idiot?
So please, everyone, have a photograph with our cast and with us, with the photo booth. Be brave, be an idiot.
Yes.
Radhika, how is it playing the role of a PR? You know, being on the other side of the table this time.
A PR agent. Yeah.
यहाँ पर ही बैठे होंगे 3-4.
I know. I have to be careful about what I say. I'm kidding. Yeah, I think it was very interesting because you know what happens, I think, is the PR, when you're in PR, you're trying to interview other people and trying to investigate into their personal lives, into their professional lives, and bringing their information, trying to dig information out from them in a way.
Also covering some lies.
Uncovering some lies. And I've been on the other side all the time, and when I'm on this side, it's sort of, we did quite a lot of preparation and understanding of how she functions. I mean, in the film, she's very shrewd, very, very smart, and very manipulative, in a way, because she knows how to get work done. But suddenly, I think what happens, I mean, you probably got a hint of it, that some of her personal information is about to come out. So it's quite a twist where, how does it feel when a person whose job it is to find information about other people, her own information is now at that edge, for various different reasons, of course. But, and finding empathy for whatever she does and whatever she's going through, because she's doing that with a good heart. So I think that was very, very interesting, actually. Yeah.
Radhika, hello, hi, here, to your left, hi. Yes. Radhika, this is the first time we'll be seeing you in an out-and-out, like a comedy, character. So how was your experience, how different was it from the roles that you've done before? And how was your experience doing comedy?
So basically, it's a comedy, but my character is not comic. It's a very serious character, actually. She's this.
No, you do have some comedy, like you're quite funny in the film.
Well, I'm funny in the film, but I'm saying that it's either the driving force of the character is not funny. It's extremely anxious. The circumstance of it, which is why I'm saying that she's not, like, her character's not comic. The situation and the film.
It's a straight-faced comedy,
to
clarify. It's a straight-faced comedy, so no one has, sorry to usurp your answer.
This is how we make
Also sorry, also sorry,
it's a straight-faced comedy, and so nobody acted comedically. They acted extremely real and very honestly, and and that can be extremely funny. That's, I think, the point that he's trying to make.
No, what I'm
she's trying to make.
Yeah. What I was trying to say is that there are jokes and there are certain moments which are funny, which certain characters are participating in. But what I mean to say is that why I said she's not funny is because actually it's a very intense character, and so what's going on in her life is extremely intense and extremely tragic and traumatic in many ways. So it's very agitated, very anxious, very hyper person, because what's going on is very, very urgent in her life. And the beauty of it is that in spite of many characters being at the edge of something very, very crucial and very difficult, the entire situation is looked at from a very objective perspective and seen as a chaos of the city, and then trying to find the basic fundamentals that can join the people. And if you can laugh at what is happening, it's always, they say that that's how it's best to live life like that. So I think that's how it is funny, because the approach is that. The way they look, the writer and the director, they're looking at the project is that, what they're trying to portray is that. The characters are going through shit in the film. So I think what was different was, in such a scenario, there's a lot of characters involved, especially in this film. There's a lot of timing involved. That everything has to be timed in a way that then the situation becomes funny. You know what I mean? That there's a different timing when comedy comes into practice. So I think that was very different for me to do that, and find out different pace of how to pace the scene and how to bring that element out. And at the end of the day, when you're looking at it from a third perspective, not to take yourself seriously, too seriously, you know. So I think that is what was different.
My question to Siddhant over here, straight to you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So what is the criteria you choose the script on? Like, are you choosy for, like choosing the script? What is
Sorry.
the criteria for choosing the script? Are you choosy?
No, actually, this was a very far. I mean, when when I met Michael and Pia initially, they tested me a few times, and my part was a very. I could never imagine myself playing like a part like this with a mustache, with just wearing one thing and just being on the phone the whole time. And it was a very fast pace, like Radhika mentioned. It wasn't like a storytelling, a saga or something like that. It's very today. It's very Mumbai. It's very आपकी ज़िंदगी में भी ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है because of someone else's mess up, and because of that mess up something else can happen. So it's like very all the small things that unfold in the film are very interesting, because it all makes sense in the end, because how every character is connected to each other, and that's something I was looking also to do maybe, and I chose the script then, and I held on to it for some time, and we did it. Yeah, thank you.
हेलो मैम,
On the right.
मूवी में ऐसी क्या खास बात है जो मूवी को सफलता दिला सकती है?
What is
कौन से
movie
मैम
में
से
क्या
पूछना
अच्छी
है?
राधिका
राधिका जी से. राधिका जी.
आई थिंक इसमें ऐसे किरदार है जिनके साथ हम सब एसोसिएट कर सकते हैं. इसमें सिटी जो है हमारा जो शहर है, उसके बारे में एक बहुत उसको देखने का एक बहुत फ्रेश अप्रोच है. और ये बहुत बहुत एंटरटेनिंग फिल्म है, और एक्चुअली थोड़ी नॉट थ्रिलर इज नॉट द राइट वर्ड, बट आप देखते रहोगे कि क्या हो रहा है और कहाँ जा रहे हैं,
मिस्ट्री क्या है,
तो दैट कीप्स यू गोइंग. And very, very interesting characters, and I really think that Michael और पिया का sense of humor बहुत अलग है, और ऐसा कुछ अभी तक नहीं हमने देखा है. So all these things.
मैं एक चीज़ कहना चाहूँगी. जो परफॉर्मेंसेस हैं इस फिल्म में, वो इतने नेचुरलिस्टिक, इतने बेहतरीन हैं, that I think that is a very unique thing that is going to be seen. It's so real, and yet it's very funny. So I think that is a new, fresh, unique thing.
Any more questions?
I have one thing to say about creating characters for this movie. The reason we have such wonderful actors who accepted to do this movie, we have actually 54 actors, and we can't invite them all on stage because the stage is too small.
A lot of them are here today.
Yeah, 54 actors, all of them fantastic, many from theatre. Like the character that Abhishek, who basically lends his phone to Meghna, played by Akshay. That character had to be imagined between Akshay and Pia. They worked on that character, how to create this boy who is pure of heart, and Akshay had to work a very long time on that. No?
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, that he's absolutely right. I think one of my. I was like, he's right. I actually, he is actually very right. And all my experiences so far, this has been the most collaborative. And as an actor, that's something you look for in all your projects, is that you collaborate. And that's the fun of creativity. I mean, it's not कि एक आदमी बैठ के decide कर रहा है कि यही होगा. It's more fun when you can play off each other and come up with things together mutually. The way the character was originally written in the script, I think it was all in Michael and Pia's head, but it was not necessarily defined. And coming closer to the shoot, I started panicking, thinking, yaar, main kaise play karunga isko? And because these Michael and Pia are such collaborative people, a simple conversation, it was a text message that I remember sending to Pia, and she wrote back saying, that's absolutely right. And then we started talking about it, and Michael came up with lines and additional things of how can we use the hat, how can we use the superhero element of the character, and push that forward. And I think that was just amazing. It was actually one of the most fun things I've ever done, because it wasn't like ye lo script, ye lo character, aur milte hain agle hafte set pe. It was actually like, let's work this out and see how best we can stretch this, and who is this guy and where does he come from, and all the right questions that, you know, I really hope that I get more experiences such as these.
Well, I can't wait to watch it, guys. It really looks like it's going to be promising me a load of fun. So I want you all, everybody here, and as much as applause, warmth, and love that this, you know, cinema hall can hold, aap sab inhe dijiyega. Sabse pehle, please give them a big hand and congratulate them for making this film. And with that, of course, we're going to round off our Q&A for today. For right now, we get into our photo op. So this is for all our friends from the press. I'd like to believe that you'd like to take a, stand up and give them a nice photo. And then right after that, I'm going to try and call as many cast members as we can on stage, okay? So we'll finish this and then the rest of you.
चश्मा नहीं नहीं चश्मा चश्मा अरे ओ सादाब भाई बैठ जाओ मोबाइल
Oh, fab. There's some fab t-shirts lined up for our friends from the media, so please make sure.
चलो बड़ा t-shirt
So while you're walking out, please make sure that you carry back with you the love from Team Bombairiya, all right?
अरे कौन है कैमरे वाला यार
कौन है कैमरा
कौन है
ओए
गार्डन में आया है अरे अच्छी लग रही है प्रोड्यूसर भी है भाई प्रोड्यूसर भी है भाई प्रोड्यूसर का भी है भाई
52 है
सारे वीडियो है ये तो तुझा वर्गात होता का रे? अरे तुझा वर्गात होता? उचडीच्या
कोण होता बोलणार?
अरे साले के स्कूल में था क्या उसके? इसके खालू है लगता है मेरे को।
निकेश
ए निकेश ऐसा नहीं चलेगा भाई।
हो गया इसीलिए
केवल निकाल
ऐसा बोलता है माइकल में पहले।
चलो
Michael is speaking Marathi also for you, okay?
चंदू दादा कोण होता तो?
हा मग निकेश आपला.
निकेश होता?
मग
काय?
निकेश होता.
काय सांगत होता निकेश?
अरे मी बोललो तू याला मायकल हाक मारता बोललो तुझ्या वर्गात होता काय?
मी नाही मायकल आवाज दिला.
आता कोणी दिला?
मी नाही दिला.